Bump stops! Welcome to Road Booglas. If you're coming back for more or you're someone new, thanks for stopping by. So today I want to put some rear bump stops on this machine here. When I did this rear swing arm setup, I knew there's a potential things could bottom out and hit. So I was trying to make sure I had everything cleared properly with the placement of the rear shock absorbers. And I thought I'd just use the bump stops in the rear shock absorbers. However, there's been a few times where I've actually bottomed this thing out so hard where I've hit metal on metal. The only evidence I've ever seen where it's been hitting has been on my exhaust. However, I think I've hit other places as well. I just can't find the evidence of it. So when I had my temporary fuel tank mounted on there, I was using these collars to mount it to the chassis because I didn't want to weld tabs to the chassis because I knew it was just going to be temporary. But I can see where this thing has bottomed out so hard, I don't know how well it'll show. Oh, I guess you can see it on the camera. That collar has made contact with my exhaust right here and put a dent in my exhaust. So yeah, that was hitting. So now with the bump stops, it's going to, well, first of all, these collars won't be here anymore, but also bump stops should prevent things from hitting. So anyone who's built a project similar to this, or pretty much any kind of project, you're probably gonna have a pile of stuff like this, a bunch of scraps, which you don't want to discard that because they always come in handy for little things like I'm doing right now. These little pieces, yeah, they work. And you don't have to buy new stuff. What do we got over here? Oh, is that for maybe an upcoming project? Oh, maybe. We'll see.
upper bump stops mounted in there. They're still not fully welded. They're kind of partially welded, partially tacked. I don't know if I'm loving it or hating it. Yeah, we'll see. It doesn't flow as nice with the other lines, so I'm not really sure what I'm thinking of it. I have another idea I might do. I shouldn't have welded it in as much as I did. I should have just left it more tacked. I always do that. Yeah, well, I think I'm just gonna continue on with the lower halves for the swing arm and possibly do something different later. We'll just keep working on it for now. So this goofy contraption was some scrap pieces I had laying around, screw-ups, scraps that I used to temporarily mount my fuel tank. But now I'm going to reuse them again. I'm cutting it up and I'm going to reuse these to support my bump stops. Might as well keep using my garbage.
allows for full rear end flex. So there we got some bump stops. So hopefully that'll prevent any smashing of metal on metal and back into this thing. So if you watched this far, I hope you enjoyed. Thanks for watching. Like always, give me a like, subscribe. It doesn't cost you nothing, hit that subscribe button. So keep coming back for more. All right, take her easy and have a good one.